49ers Cal-Hi Sports is presented by U.S. Bank. Life keeps moving. We're here for every step. U.S. Bank member, FDIC.
Next on 49ers Cal-Hi Sports, big league battles from all around the Bay Area. We'll have California taking on Clayton Valley. Wilcox tackles league rival Los Gatos, and Lincoln takes on Live Oak.
You'll see exciting volleyball action including Monte Vista and rival San Ramon Valley, water polo featuring Lee and Branham and the football community, giving support for a fallen father and coach. It's all right now on 49ers Cal-Hi Sports, presented by U.S. Bank.
Welcome to 49ers Cal-Hi Sports, presented by U.S. Bank. I'm Robert Braunstein.
And I'm Jake Vanderbrook, sitting in this week for Aubrey. Don't worry, she'll be back next week. But we start this week in the Santa Teresa Valley League, where the Westmont Warriors keep rolling along. Westmont with a perfect 7-0 record with senior back Jacob Lang running for 137 yards a game.
Yeah, he's really good. Overfelt is tied for the league lead at 2-0 in league. The Royals feature outstanding junior quarterback Gabriel Martinez. First place on the line in the game played at Westmont Friday night. Senior night at Westmont, Jacob Lang with a hug from his coach and support from his family. Early on, all Overfelt as Gabe Martinez fires out to Micaiah Woods, who gets a first down and takes a big hit from Zach Taylor. The Royals score on this throw from Martinez to Matthias LeGrand Carrillo, 7-0 Overfelt Royals. The Royals have a powerful running game. This is John Stowers breaking through the line, making a couple of moves and showing really good speed. It's a 63-yard touchdown run for the team captain and a 14-0 Overfelt lead. Back comes Westmont, outstanding senior quarterback Zach Zapata rolling left, throwing into the end zone, and there to make the grab is Harris Kadich. It's 14-7. Third quarter now, inside handoff to Jacob Lang, and Lang is off to the races. 33 yards, and we're tied at 14-all. Overfelt taking the lead on this short run from Stowers, and the Royals are up 21-14. Back comes Westmont. Zapata under pressure somehow gets it off to Gavin Garcia, who makes the catch and breaks free all the way down to the 5-yard line. Zapata will take it in from there, and we are tied again, this time at 21-all. Late fourth quarter, the Warriors with a chance to take the lead, but the field goal attempt is off the crossbar, and we stay tied. Overfelt driving, 20 seconds left in the game. Martinez firing to LeGrand Carrillo in the end zone. He makes the catch, and the Royals win it. 28-21 to take over sole possession of first place in the Santa Teresa Valley League.
Jack Johnson from Livermore on senior night as Dougherty Valley visits the Livermore High Cowboys. And here's your gunslinger. First and goal Cowboys on the opening drive, and Tyler Trudeau pulls the trigger on a pass to Justin York. Senior-to-senior connection opens the scoring at 6-0. Next drive, Wildcats ace the question and answer session with this response. Orion Gore takes the sweep and dashes to the corner for 6. Tack 2 points on as well, and the Wildcats have the early 8-6 lead in the first. Still in the first, this is the second play of the drive, and there's York again. Number 11 gets his 12th point of the game, and it's 13-8 Cowboys. Ensuing Cowboys possession, same score. York might as well change his mailing address to the end zone of this field because he's taken up a residence there. 20-8 Cowboys. Late first half, 27-8 Cowboys. Here's how you punctuate a dominant first half. Trudeau uncorks a palm down the sideline to Dominic Johnson. House call on the 71-yard explosive makes it 34-8. Fourth quarter, 48-8 now, but no wilting for the Wildcats. A prideful touchdown drive capped off by this run by Brandon Chambers, and the 2-point conversion makes it 48-16, and that's how this one ends. A spectacle on senior night for Livermore.
Senior night for the Dragons as Bishop O'Dowd hosts Alameda. Ivan Garcia with the highlights. Dragons starting the first on fire. Kiki Fortenberry backsets to Giselle Brown for the smoking kill. Look at the excitement as the Dragons go up by 4. Bishop O'Dowd now up 7. Avery Bourgeon jumps up high with 2 hands to get the block, and the ball stays in bounds as Dragons take the first set 25-14. Second set was going back and forth. Katja McCarty sends a perfect shot to the corner of the court as the Hornets go up 11-10. The Dragons turn up the heat. Look at this defensive play. Evangeline Fa'aida and Jillian Massonet both with diving digs. Then Fortenberry finishes off with a powerful slam. Great effort from the Dragons that takes set 2 25-21. Into the third set. Ball is hit up near the net, and Fortenberry plops it on the defender's head, and the Dragons are loving it. Third set was a battle. Charlotte Redmond with a running back set to Michelle Ganbatar for the vicious kill. Both teams exchange getting the set point. Dragons have the point lead. Fortenberry sets to Brown, and that will do it. Dragons get the 3-set-to-none win and are the West Alameda County Foothill League champs after going a perfect 12-0 in league.
Senior night at Branham as the Bruin seniors are honored before the game. All Lee, though, early on. This is Emma Little fighting in front, somehow gets free and gets the shot to go. She's a sophomore. Little now up top tosses into the hole for McCarroll, and the southpaw hits again. Natalie with 7 goals in this match. More Lee as Elizabeth Golden fires from way out, and the Longhorns would be in charge throughout this game. Branham gets a goal here with the shot clock winding down. Kira Wenger fires and hits, but the Longhorns would take this one convincingly. McCarroll once again with a lefty shot, perfectly placed there. And then on the break, it's the sophomore Little racing to the goal. A pump fake, and Little scores there. Nicely done. One more for the Longhorns, and it is McCarroll again beating the shot clock, and Lee finishes league play at 4-1 and very ready for the CCS playoffs that get started next week. 17-3 the final.
Each week, the Rikers Center helps us honor the players of the week.
The players announced in a wrap produced by the good folks at the Rikers Center. Here are this week's Gary Rikers Players of the Week.
49 Cal High. Yeah. Let me kick this off, switch it off, or try to inhale deeper. Take a long and well breather for the shell weaver. Paying attention to every weapon, he's keeping it ready to let it release. Referees, even know why these tickets won't sell cheaper. Number 9, 269 yards, 51 to rush and 3 TDs to bump the chart. Wait, stay out of the dark, cause I'm trying to shed a light. Why? 27 to 24 is how they ended the night. Sorry, boss, but you're done, and there's no stopping the run when you got to rush to run. Running a gun and he's coming to play. Halfback and safety, okay. Seeming a little offensive, but don't get defensive. That's just game. That's just Gurun. He's to blame for 3 TVs and 3 identities. I can see why teams might envy. He's got everything against the opposite side. Let that confidence ride. Your rush gotta be wide. These Eagles honestly fly. Yeah, 49 a Cal High. Gary Rikers, Players of the Week.
U.S. Bank presents the Coach of the Week each week.
Here is this week's announcement.
Hi, I'm 49ers fullback Kyle Juszczyk, here to announce this week's 49ers Prep presented by U.S. Bank Charlie Wiedemeyer Memorial Coach of the Week. This week's award goes to Mount Eaton High School head coach Paul Paranon. The Mount Eaton Monarchs picked up a 41-3 victory against a very tough Irvington Vikings team. After jumping out to a 19-3 lead in the first half, the Monarchs never looked back, playing lights-out defense to hold the Vikings to only 3 points on the evening. Coach Paranon will receive a grant from the 49ers Foundation for his accomplishments. Congratulations to Coach Paranon, this week's 49ers Prep, presented by U.S. Bank, Charlie Wiedemeyer Memorial Coach of the Week.
Stanford Medicine brings us great advice for athletes every week.
Here's 49ers head team physician Dr. Tim McAdams with this week's tip.
Even though the anterior cruciate ligament, or ACL, of the knee gets the most attention, MCL, or medial collateral ligament, are much more common injuries and can lead to significant impairment if not treated properly. The MCL protects the knee against valgus stress, in which the lower leg goes outward from the thigh. MCL tears can be graded 1 to 3, with 3 being the most severe. The MCL is outside the knee capsule and has excellent healing potential. Almost all isolated MCL injuries heal well with rest and bracing, and surgery is reserved for only the most severe injuries.
Coming up, our CCS SunPower Electric game with Wilcox and Los Gatos.
And thrilling girls volleyball as Los Altos battles Mountain View as 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank rolls along.
The Cornerstone program at the Rikus Center is a multifaceted athletic performance program for college-bound and collegiate athletes. Cornerstone training focuses on high-level lifting, explosive strength training, and sport-specific movements. Speed training, 3D metrics with Proteus. Athletic movements, power and strength training, all done with experienced performance coaches. Got goals? Come to the Rikus Center.
Yeah, let's redo the basement.
Hello, home movie theater.
Spare bedroom.
Why not both? Use the U.S. Bank mobile app to apply for a home improvement loan. It's easy.
Wonderful, Alex.
Hey, that's what U.S. Bank is for. Anything else?
How about a loan for a bigger car? Our family is growing.
Oh.
Yeah, my brother's moving in with his 5 dogs.
Oh.
Heyo!
And we're expecting.
Expecting what?
Help for today, planning for tomorrow. U.S. Bank. We'll get there together.
For nearly half a century, DevCon Construction has helped build the dreams of Bay Area schools. DevCon Construction buildings and fields are the foundation for many of our finest schools. The exceptional quality of our finished product is a big reason why we are ranked as the largest builder in Silicon Valley. The quality is what keeps our customers satisfied and wanting to use DevCon for their future projects. DevCon Construction, building our communities from schools to stadiums. Nearly half a century of quality service and a history of success.
49ers Cal High Sports is brought to you by these fine companies who care about high school sports. By SunPower Electric, proud partner of the San Francisco 49ers. By Stanford Medicine, #1 in Northern California in orthopedics. By Service Champions, high five service, champion attitude, service champions. By Mattress Firm, the official sleep partner of the San Francisco 49ers. By Stevens Creek Chevrolet, find new roads. And by the Rikus Center, where goals and dreams become a reality.
Tonight's CCS SunPower Electric game is the De Anza Division showdown between perennial powers Wilcox and Los Gatos.
The Wilcox Chargers come into the week with a very impressive 7-0 record, while Los Gatos is tied for the league lead with the Chargers at 3-0 in league play. It's our CCS SunPower Electric game, and our Adrian Soriano was there.
Electric game.
Welcome to Los Gatos High School for the biggest game in the Santa Clara Valley, De Anza Division. Both Wilcox and Los Gatos come into this game at 3-0 in league play. Some key players to watch from both teams. For the Wilcox Chargers, it's junior running back Elijah Walker. Elijah has 747 rushing yards and 7 touchdowns for the Chargers. For Los Gatos, it's senior running back Emiliano Mejia. Emiliano has 605 rushing yards and 12 touchdowns for the Cats this year. Who will come away with at least a share of the league title? Let's find out in our CCS SunPower Electric game. The Cats on the attack early. Jake Boyd airs one out deep down the far sideline for Will Brennan, who makes the catch in stride and takes it all the way just shy of the goal line. Then on the next play, give it to my man Emiliano Mejia, and Emiliano powers his way into the end zone. 7-0 Los Gatos. Wilcox answers back later in the quarter, handed to Elijah Walker, and Elijah muscles his way in for the touchdown. It's tied up at 7 after 1. Second quarter now, and Boyd heaves it deep again, this time to Jalen Thomas, who hauls it in for a 30-yard gain. Then on the next play, Boyd will sneak it in for the score. PAT good, and it's 14-7 Wildcats at the half. Third quarter now, and Boyd once again throws one deep down the far sideline to Brennan, who makes the catch, and he is gone! 74 yards to the house as the Wildcats take a 21-7 lead. Wilcox looking to claw back later in the quarter, but the pass is picked off by Henry Masters, and the Cats are back in business. Then a couple plays later, the Cats try some razzle-dazzle. It's Jalen Thomas with a deep ball to a wide-open Will Brennan, and Will is gone again! 76 yards to pay dirt, and it's 28-7 Los Gatos after 3. The Chargers trying to start a comeback in the fourth, but the pass is picked off by Ryan Burnett as Los Gatos clinches at least a share of the Santa Clara Valley De Anza Division title. Here's what Jake Boyd had to say after the game.
It's cool to be, named league champions again, but there's a lot of work ahead of us, and we just have to keep grinding and keep moving forward.
In Los Gatos with the CCS SunPower Electric game, I'm Adrian Soriano, 49ers Cal High Sports.
Here come the Terra Nova Tigers as they get set to battle San Mateo. The Bearcats get off to a hot start thanks to their defense as Nasir Shabazz comes away with the sack, forcing a Tigers punt. Then on San Mateo's first possession, Gabe Wayne Rocho
gets the carry, and the junior jogs in for 6. Extra point no good, 6-0 Bearcats. The Tigers D forces a turnover in the second quarter as Caleb Catalano falls on top of the rock. 6-0 was the score at the half. Third quarter, Bearcats on the move. Giancarlo Salvatella uncorks this ball down the field, and Cameron Palma hauls in this nice catch for 30 yards. Salvatella would cash in on a rushing touchdown later in the drive to make it 12-0. Early in the fourth quarter, Tigers threatening. Mateo Corona gets the carry, and the junior makes his way in for a 2-yard touchdown. Tigers cut the deficit to 5. But the Bearcats march down the field and score, all thanks to Daniel Falatoa, who takes the carry and explodes through the Tigers defense. 33 yards to the house, 19-7 Bearcats. But Terra Nova isn't going away just yet. On 4th and 1, Mason Minnie goes with the QB sneak, picks up the first down, and a lot more. How about a 19-yard touchdown run for the Idaho commit? PAT good, 19-14 Bearcats, but San Mateo's rushing attack could not be stopped. Giancarlo Salvatella keeps the rock, and the senior is loose. Kiss him goodbye. Huge win for San Mateo as the Bearcats remain in first place in the Peninsula Ocean Division, beating Terra Nova 26-14. Service Champions is the champion when it comes to HVAC sales and championship service.
This week's Service Champion Student Spotlight is Roxana Porvozane from Alameda. The senior volleyball star has been in leadership for 6 straight years. Roxana is also the co-ASB president and has planned school events for all students to enjoy, like the overnight retreat, homecoming, and school orientations. Congrats to Roxana on all your hard work. Stevens Creek Chevrolet brings us the Spirit Corner every week.
This celebrates the great work done by Spirit squads all around the Bay Area. Here is the Carlmont Dance Team.
Yeah. Back home smoking legal. I got more slugs than the Beatles. Way. Saw you last night, but did it all day. Yeah, lot of murk coming in a hard way. But got a sticky and I keep it at my dog's place. Girl, I left you loving magic, not all shade. Still going bad on you anyway.
Coming up, can the Berkeley Yellow Jackets stay on a roll against Hayward? We'll see.
But first, here is our Cupertino Electric volleyball poll.
Right now, my electrical bill is about $10 a month.
This is definitely one of the best investments we did in our house.
All over the country, people are taking control over their electric bills by going solar with SunPower. We offer the most efficient, durable panels on the market, so you can see a return on your investment every month.
I was paying $220 a month. Now I pay about $22 a month.
Right now, 49ers faithful get a $1,000 Visa reward card from SunPower. Go online today.
Kids these days, they're curious, kind, and resilient. A generation of givers and doers, kids these days are redefining what it means to show their true colors and shine bright. That's why at Clover the Rainbow, we're committed to providing families with nutritious, organic, American Humane certified smoothies. And now, organic lactose-free whole milk and organic DHA omega-3 plus choline milk. Clover the Rainbow, power your brilliance.
From the beginning, AmeriWest Credit Union was created to provide a brighter financial future for you. We work hard for our members because they're our greatest strength.
AmeriWest worked for me when I needed an auto loan for my first car.
When I need to make a mobile payment, AmeriWest works for me.
Put our premier savings account to work for you, now paying up to 25 times the national average. AmeriWest Credit Union, working for you today, tomorrow, together.
Join us on the ice for the Bay Area's hottest sport. High school ice hockey leagues are forming now for the upcoming season. Be part of this fast-moving, hard-hitting, crazy, exciting game. You can join as part of your high school team or sign up to be assigned to a team. Games are played at Sharks Ice locations all around the Bay Area. Jump in anytime and join your friends on the ice. Be a part of Bay Area high school hockey. Contact Sharks Ice for more details and get into the game today.
We are Sacred Heart Prep boys water polo team, and you're watching 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank.
We are back with the Berkeley Yellow Jackets all alone in first place in the Mission League. Junior quarterback Drew Henderson is having a great season, averaging 240 yards passing a game.
The Hayward Farmers are just one game behind the Yellow Jackets. Hayward also likes to throw the ball with their junior quarterback Kennedy Brazil. The Farmers and Yellow Jackets meeting Friday night.
It's a chilly night in Hayward as the Yellow Jackets take on the Farmers. Jack Wollenweber with the highlights. The Farmers from Hayward in charge early. Kennedy Brazil keeps it and busts through the line following his blockers, and the junior is in. 6-0 Farmers. The Hayward D forcing a punt, and here comes the pressure from Tremaine Mozique, who gets the block there to scoop it up as Mackay Figueroa, and that's a Hayward touchdown, 13-0. Berkeley fights back. Drew Henderson play action pass to Jalen Harris, who breaks a tackle and blast off. Jalen is in. 2-point conversion is good. 13-8 Hayward. The Farmers extend the lead as Brazil takes it himself. 15 yards for a 20-8 Hayward lead. Back comes Berkeley as Henderson fires it over the middle to Jackson Harris, who will take it to the house for the touchdown. And then the 2-point conversion as Henderson hits Elijah Dupati. 20-16 Hayward. One Farmer touchdown later, the Yellow Jackets comeback begins. Henderson firing it deep for Jackson Harris, 32 yards. Later, same drive, Henderson hits the fullback Lucas Cord in the end zone. Look at those locks. The Hayward lead is cut to 27-24. But Hayward hits back. Zachariah Norton takes the handoff, turns the corner, and 36 yards later, Norton is in. Hayward extends the lead to 34-24. Hayward goes up 41-30 with this Fowler Jr. 9-yard touchdown run. Down by 11, Berkeley is hungry. Henderson to Jalen Harris, and look at the effort by Jalen as he fights his way 23 yards and is in and cuts the lead 41-36 after 3. Down by 5 late fourth quarter, Henderson looking, directing traffic, and finally heaving it deep to Dashiel Guerrero Ramos, who makes the catch as Berkeley takes its first lead of the game and hangs on to it to win it. 44-41, a huge night for Berkeley's talented senior quarterback Drew Henderson.
The underclassmen gave heartwarming speeches for senior night as the Spartans host the Eagles. Ivan Garcia with the highlights. Los Altos controlled most of the first set. Ella McFarland jumps up high for the block, then the ball's at the net and she slams it to the ground. McFarland doing it all. Eagles take set 1, 25-10. Mountain View down 3. The ball goes near the net and Andeshe Turner drops it down for the point, but the Eagles will hold on to the lead. Megan Wong sets to Avia Russo and the freshman gets the kill. Los Altos takes set 2, 25-20. Third set was a battle. Turner sets to Millie Kopp, otherwise known as Kill Mill, and the set is tied at 17. Wong sets to Russo to get her 12th kill of the match, and this one was vicious. Eagles get to match point, but on the brink of elimination, the Spartans march back into the set. Tessa Hunter goes up and gets the kill. Spartans make a remarkable comeback to win the third set, 27-25. On to the fourth set. The Spartans kept it close. Turner sets to Cambria Cook, and the chef was cooking. We are tied at 17. Eagles get to match point. Wong sets to Sella Pruitt. The hard hit goes through the block onto the court for the final point. The Eagles soar out of Mountain View with a 3-1 win and take sole possession of first place in the Santa Clara Valley De Anza League.
Jake Vanderbrook at Sharks Ice Arena as Pioneer battles Lee. First period, the Longhorns threatening in the Mustang zone. Here's a shot near the blue line, but Michael Coelho is there for the save. Moments later, Lee on the power play. Patrick Fast fires a wrister. Shot doesn't go. Puck is still loose near the crease, and Fast finishes with the backhand to put Lee on the board. Still in the first, Pioneer down 2-0. Mustangs cut the deficit to 1 as Dominic Powell gets a shot off. Doesn't go, but Powell spins around and goes top shelf. What a goal there. Over 3 minutes left in the first, Lee up 3-1, but the Mustangs take advantage of a 2-on-1 opportunity. Huero Rivera receives a pass from Nico Artemiak, and Rivera finds the back of the cage, but Lee would tack on another goal to make it 4-2 after 1. Second frame, more Pioneer. Mustangs in transition. Tristan Lee with a breakaway opportunity, and check out this gorgeous finish going with the backhand. One of his 2 goals in the contest. Pioneer within 1. Back and forth we go in this high-scoring affair. Longhorns threatening near the Mustang zone, putting shots on net, and Declan Murphy is right near the crease and sneaks this puck between the pipes. 6-4 Lee after 2 periods. We showed you Patrick Fast earlier in the highlights. How about Tanner Fast with this gorgeous goal off the one-timer? And to put the nail in the coffin, Patrick Fast says, "I'll do the rest," and once again, number 97 finds the back of the net. Lee goes on the beat Pioneer 10-6, and our Sharks Ice Hockey Player of the Week goes to Patrick Fast. This phenomenal forward finished with 2 goals along with 2 assists.
Each week, US Bank helps us bring stories of athletes who inspire us.
This week, Adrian Soriano joins us with the story of the Pioneer Mustang football player who's dealing with the loss of his father and coach.
Robert, Ryan Gibbon is known for his work ethic both on and off the field. This year, Ryan is carrying his father's legacy.
Match that energy. No penalties, though.
The Pioneer Mustangs are off to a fantastic start this year. Senior lineman Ryan Gibbon is a fierce competitor on the field, playing the sport he loves at a very young age.
I started flag football in like kindergarten. I was like watching my brother's flag football team play when he was in like first grade. So from there, it just kind of went flag football all the way to about 6th grade, and that's when I started tackle football.
That experience led Ryan to the Pioneer High School team, where his dad was already a coach. Curtis Gibbon joined the Pioneer football program in 2016, a year before Ryan's older brother Brendan started high school at Pioneer.
Anytime, I make a good play on defense, I'm looking to the sideline and I just see him like, he wasn't too excited because he's a coach, you can't just jump around when, your son makes a play, but he would be like this and he'd look really happy. And then coming off on the sideline, it's just great to talk to him, and then he gives me advice, or he just tells me to get my head in the game, which sometimes I needed.
But tragic news this past May changed the lives of the Gibbon family forever.
Yeah, it was May 25th. I was about, I think, 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I was still in class. I had just got out of a test, and so I went to use the bathroom, and I came back, and I checked my phone, and then I get this news that he had a heart attack.
Curtis Gibbon was just 48 years old, a devastating loss for this close family, especially for Ryan.
He was with his girlfriend, and so he stayed here for a bit, and they gave him a ride home. He left his car here. How did they take that? Their dad died.
I know how much it's hurting the family, and Ryan is, he's just one of the best. So, his strength through all of this has just been ridiculous.
So we've been able to move on thanks to the support of all the people. They really rallied around us, around Ryan, and have been, bringing us meal and helping us financially and emotionally.
The Pioneer football program has dedicated this season and their success to Coach Curtis Gibbon.
We have the sticker, we have that big CG on the speaker box, and they've just non-stop supported me, and they give the competition the mindset that I need to help just move on. We indebt the season to him a lot.
I think it's the least we can do to show our, appreciation for Curtis, and obviously it's never going to replace him, but having that reminder and the boys, remembering forever how much he's been a part of our program.
Before Pioneer's home opener against Lee on September 2nd, the team released balloons in honor of Coach Gibbon, a heartwarming tribute to this man who was a loving father and a hardworking coach. Such a tremendous young man, Ryan always has a smile on his face no matter what adversity he faces in life. After high school, Ryan plans to go to San Jose State to try and walk into the football team.
Yeah, fantastic. He'll do very well there, and great for the entire Pioneer community that supported him so well.
Absolutely.
All right.
Sky's the limit for that terrific young man.
Yep.
Mary West Credit Union honors teachers every week with the Mary West Merit Award.
Here's Jordan Riker from St. Francis talking about her favorite teacher, Carly Deal.
My favorite teacher is my math teacher from last year. Her name is Miss Deal. I always hang out in her collab with all my friends, and she really helped me learn a lot last year, and she was all around a best friend to all of my friends and me, and we all just love her so much.
Coming up, our Mattress Firm Perfect Match with rivals Monte Vista and San Ramon Valley.
And later, it's California battling Clayton Valley in the East Bay League. This is 49ers Cal High Sports presented by US Bank.
Everyone can learn. Sometimes it's the teacher who makes all the difference. At Math Enrichment, we use only top-rated credentialed teachers. Our fully accredited WASC schools allow you to move up to advanced classes in high school and get high school credit. Math Enrichment has fun, recreational activities helping to make your math experience a joy. You can learn even advanced math, and we can help make it happen. Sign up at mathenrichment.net or at one of our many Bay Area locations. Use the Cal High promo code for the best possible price.
Trevor was born a champion. He knows how to make lemonade from lemons.
He also knows that comfort is all year round. So sometimes, when you can't make lemonade, you make hot chocolate. Today, Trevor is proud to be a service champion. We're now offering a $58 2-for-1 special. You'll get a comprehensive AC tune-up and a free furnace safety inspection. High five service, champion attitude. Call 800-5-CHAMPS.
Brought your baseball glove to basketball practice, but turned out to be football practice? Game on, junk sleep. During Mattress Firm's Sleeping Spree event, save up to $500 plus get a free adjustable base with 2 free bedding items. You can't put a price on good sleep, but it's better on sale. Only at Mattress Firm, the official sleep partner of the San Francisco 49ers.
49ers Cal High Sports is brought to you by these fine companies who care about high school sports. By Lexus of Stevens Creek, we get it. By DGDG.com, where we want you to be a happy car buyer. By Sharks Eyes, the official practice facility of the San Jose Sharks and home of the San Jose Barracuda. By Mary West Credit Union, working for you today, tomorrow, together. By DevCon, build, perform, design, sustain. And by Math Enrichment, learn, achieve, have fun.
Each week, Mattress Firm helps us find a great match on the field or court, just like they try and find a great match for you and a mattress. This week, it's a huge volleyball showdown in the East Bay League.
Oh, it sure is, Robert. San Ramon Valley starting the week with a 1-game lead over 3 different teams. One of those teams is the Wolves' arch rival from Monte Vista. The final game of the regular season is this week's Mattress Firm Perfect Match.
Senior night at San Ramon Valley as 4 volleyball players were honored before the game. Fasten your seatbelts for this match. First set, Wolves set the tone early, and you can thank Audrey Ross, who just crushes this ball to the hardwood for one of her 23 kills. But Monte Vista responds. Natalie Mullendijk feeds a pass over to India White, who finds some space for one of her 15 kills. This set had to go to 30, and Monte Vista would take set 1 as Taylor Ford rips this one off the defender. Built Ford tough, 30-28 Mustangs. But the Wolves storm back second set. Mustangs move the ball to the outside, and Morgan Dates is there for the BLOCK. Natalie Mullendijk says, okay, I'll just send a pass over the Amrit Dollywall, and the Cornell commit spikes it down for the point. But SRV turned it up a few dials in set 2 as Sophia Vella joins the block party. A vicious block there. 25-20 Wolves, and the Wolves student section is on its feet. Third set, here come the Mustangs. You think Mullendijk is going to pass it over? Nah, think again. Well executed there by the senior. Moments later, Mullendijk sends a pass to the outside, and Ford winds and fires for the kill. Mustang country, let's ride, and the student section is all fired up. Mustangs take set 3. Back and forth we go. Morgan Dates sends a beautiful ball over to Ross, and the Boston College commit unloads for the kill. Wolves continue to move the ball to the outside. This time, Ellie Hunt rips a shot down the line for one of her 11 kills. SRV wins set 4, 25-20. Let's play the 15. Fifth set, Wolves on the attack. Dates sets it to Sophia Vella, and the sophomore goes up high and down hard. Match point for the Wolves. Mustangs looking to stay alive. Here's the spike, and the ball just sails out. What a game! The SRV student section storms the court. The Wolves clinch the East Bay League regular season title, beating Monte Vista 3-2.
Well, it definitely helps being at home just because our fan base is so big and so supportive. But this time around, they were definitely hungry for the win, and I just think we outplayed them.
Big crowd on senior night for both Leland and Willow Glen. The Rams got a big game from Alex Coleman. The senior battling in front, turns and fires, and Alex was as hot as a Coleman stove. This time Coleman tosses it ahead to Luke Yabres. Luke with an amazing backhander, and the Rams have a 4-0 lead. Leland battling back, Jake Primer to Luke Raymonde, and Cool Hand Luke has a backhander of his own. This one was tight the entire game, but Coleman was the difference. Alex from up top, it's 5-2 Rams. The Chargers' Raymonde tosses to the freshman Primer, who rises way up and fires it in. Primer here goes with the changeup, going up and tossing it over the keeper. A terrific shot by the freshman right there. But Nolan Lynch was outstanding in net for the Rams all night long. Nolan gets the save here, and then it's Coleman again from way out. Alex with 9 goals for the Rams. Leland on the break and looking for the skip shot, but Lynch with an amazing save as Willow Glen goes on to win it 14-11. The Rams clinching the league title with a perfect 5-0 record.
Lexus of Stevens Creek brings us the Volunteer Award each week, celebrating young people who donate their time to do good work in their communities.
This week's Volunteer Award goes to Jake Sotadze from Sacred Heart Prep. Over the summer, Jake went to Juarez, Mexico to help build a house for a family in need. Jake said it was one of the best decisions that he could have ever made. During the pandemic, Jake would also go to the Second Harvest Food Bank to help disperse food to those less fortunate. Here's what volunteering means to Jake.
I think it's always a super unique experience to go out and help the community. I think at SHP, our program does a really good job of trying to emphasize the importance of helping the community. So I think that building that sense of community is super important. And obviously just a little step goes a long way for some people.
Gallo Salami salutes the top athletes looking to play beyond high school.
This week's Gallo Salami Big Salami is Emmanuel Conley from Las Lomas. The senior wideout and defensive back is contemplating offers from lots of schools, including several from the Pac-12.
Coming up, East Bay League action with Clayton Valley and California.
And two of the very best in field hockey as Los Gatos hosts St. Francis. You are watching 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank. We are back at Levi Stadium with the Clayton Valley Ugly Eagles all alone in first place in the Mountain League. The Uggs, David Amos, having a great season as a wideout, averaging 110 yards per game.
Clayton Valley, meantime, hosting the California Grizzlies this week. Cal comes in at 5-2 on the season. The Grizzlies love to hand the ball to Devin Love, the junior averaging 6 yards a carry. Cal at Clayton Valley Friday night.
Homecoming week for the Clayton Valley Ugly Eagles, who host the California Grizzlies. Nikan Shadust on the call. Early first, Clayton Valley's Christian Aguilar goes downfield to Davin Amos for the first down. That would set up Nicholas Kashabi for the 7-yard TD for the 7 points. Ugly Eagles lead. Grizzlies ball as Jaden Macedo finds a leaping savvy Boras, who comes down with it to move the chains. Macedo drops back and rolls out and throws and finds Josh Calcarno in the end zone. PAT good, 7-7. After a big return for the Eagles, Kashabi calls home and Clayton Valley is back on top, 14-7. Second quarter, Ugly Eagles ball again. Aguilar with a short pass to Hank Pfeiffer, who picks up a first down and turns on the Jets, going all the way to the red zone. Great run there. That would set up the handoff to Micah Havery, who powers his way into the end zone. 21-7 Clayton Valley. Aguilar and the Ugly Eagles ball still in the second. Christian locates Cody DiMartini, who sheds a tackle and picks up a few extra yards on the play. Give the ball to Kashabi for 19 yards, 3 touchdowns to end the night for him. PAT good, 28-7 Clayton Valley. Fourth quarter as Aiden Camberg fires to Cole Focas, but that wasn't enough as Clayton Valley wins 49-14 and improves to 3-0 in the East Bay Mountain Division.
Adrian Soriano here in Los Gatos as the Wildcats take on St. Francis. The Lancers looking to jump ahead in the first half, but Jordan Riker's shot from long distance is just wide to the right. Los Gatos trying to get on the board later in the half, but Alexa Musser's shot goes wide left, still no score at the half. St. Francis threatening to get on the board in the second half, but Kirillin makes a nice save to keep the game scoreless. The Lancers finally break through later in the second half. Ryan Pulaski passes to Jordan Riker, and Jordan shoots and scores for the goal as the Lancers take a 1-0 lead. Then a few minutes later, Jordan Riker's shot is on target, and Madison Ferrara tips it home as the St. Francis Lancers go to 9-1-1 in the Santa Clara Valley De Anza Division and force a first-place tie with the Los Gatos Wildcats.
Math Enrichment is the Bay Area leader in quality tutoring to help you become a Scholar Athlete.
So Math Enrichment brings us the Scholar Athlete Award each week. This week's Scholar Athlete is Anna Snigorenko from Mercy Burlingame Volleyball. Anna great on the court and in the classroom with an impressive 3.96 GPA.
Albany's Construction is back with us again this year, presenting the Dirty Work play. This is a play showing the type of grit and determination shown by all the workers at Albany's Construction.
This week's Dirty Work play goes to Eliseo Buffington from Sacred Heart Prep. Eliseo with 3 sacks in the Gators win last week. Eliseo Buffington doing the dirty work just like Albany's Construction. Please join us on our social media for great videos and lots of information. We're big on Instagram and growing on TikTok, so check us out.
Remember, you can order videos from any of the games played on our shows. Click on the QR code on your screen to order. Subscribe to our YouTube site to know when new videos are posted, including our Top Game Tuesday with every play from the best game that week.
Coming up, our NCS SunPower Electric game as Tennyson battles James Logan.
And later, it's Lincoln and Live Oak as 49ers Cal High Sports presented by U.S. Bank rolls along.
This tiny payment thing is a giant pain. Hi, ladies. Alex from U.S. Bank. Can she help? How about a comprehensive point-of-sale system that can track inventory, manage schedules, and customize orders? That's what U.S. Bank Business Essentials is for. What about a new oven? Can U.S. Bank help us there? We can serve loans in as fast as 12 minutes. That would be a big help. Huge. Jumbo. Ginormous. Woo! Woo!
Finding ways to make your business boom. That's what U.S. Bank is for. We'll get there together.
The Rikers Center's Community Service Program in Menlo Park provides a unique opportunity for you to gain valuable leadership and life skills while working in a diverse and exciting environment. Whether you're looking to complete school service hours, gain relevant experience for a job or college, or immerse yourself in all the Rikers Center has to offer, our Community Service Program gives you the opportunity to engage your community, make meaningful human connections, and learn new skills in athletic fitness, creative arts, and nature awareness. Got goals? Come to the Rikers Center.
1, 2, 3.
Get ready to cheer for your next new or used car at Stevens Creek Chevrolet.
Stevens Creek Chevrolet!
We're ready to make your buying experience safe and easy. Come to our dealership to see and test drive one of hundreds of great Chevrolet cars and trucks. Or you can go online to shop, order, and have your new car delivered right to your door. So get fired up for a great deal right here at
Stevens Creek Chevrolet!
Two teams with 2-0 league records meeting this week in the Mission Valley Foothill Division.
Both Logan and Tennyson were 5-2 coming into this game, which would likely decide the league title. It's this week's NCS SunPower Electric game, and our very own Ivan Garcia was there.
Electric game.
Two undefeated Mission Valley Foothill teams meet on the gridiron as the James Logan Colts host the Tennyson Lancers. The Lancers are coming off a big 31-17 win over San Leandro. Four-star wideout Tayshawn Lyons was explosive for Tennyson, 130 yards and a touchdown on only 5 receptions. The Colts scored 1 offensive touchdown in last week's 31-7 victory over Castro Valley. Wideout Anthony Del Judas had 2 kickoff returns for a touchdown. Oh, and he also plays quarterback and had a pick 6. Something's got to give. Who will stay undefeated? Find out in our CCS Electric game. Jump to the second quarter, scoreless game. D-line applies the pressure. Larry Nobles wraps up the QB, and Jeremiah Powell brings him down for the sack. Lancers driving down the field. The pass over the middle is tipped. Samuel Flores dives to make an incredible interception for the Colts. First half and scoreless. Few minutes in the third, Amari Jackson gets the rock, sheds off one tackle, sheds off another, and he will not go down. What a run to move the chains. Tennyson in the red zone, and Jordan Hernandez finds Powell, and he trucks the defender, and 6 is in for 6. PT good, 7-0 Tennyson. Less than 3 minutes left. Rico Salazar gets the handoff, bounces to the outside, turns on the burners, runs along the sideline, shakes off a tackle, and he gets into the end zone. 54-yard house call, PAT no good, 13-0 Tennyson after 3. Into the fourth, Lancers near midfield. Salazar gets the ball and again finds the outside, stiff arms the defender, and runs along the sideline and is eventually pushed out of bounds after a 35-yard run. Lancers get to the goal line. Hernandez throws to a wide open Powell. 2 touchdown night for Powell. PAT good, extends the lead to 20. Next Lancers drive, ball at the 20. Hernandez finds his man Tayshawn Lyons in double coverage, and Lyons makes the catch. PAT no good, Tennyson up 26. Last few minutes in the fourth, Colts driving down the field. Thomas Miller finds Jonathan Watts to put James Logan at the goal line. Then it's Miller throwing to Jack Morton for a touchdown. PAT no good, and it would be too little too late. Tennyson takes sole possession of first place in the Mission Valley Foothill League behind a 2-touchdown, 2.5 sack night from Powell. Jeremiah talks about what Coach Pangelina said to him at halftime.
Believe in yourself, believe in your team, and always told me that, because I missed 2 years of football, he was like, this is your chance, JJ. That right there is this game. That's not even for us. That's for Tennyson. That's for the past, the future, everything. We're going to go undefeated for this league. Believe that.
In Union City, I'm Ivan Garcia, 49ers, Cal High Sports.
The Aragon girls volleyball team is having an outstanding season.
Yeah, the girls talking with Jake about the season this week at the Rica Center before the Dons match with Hillsdale.
And we are here at the Rica Center for Human Enhancement where goals are achieved. Got goals? And here are the Aragon Dons girls varsity volleyball team. Make some noise! And we're going to start off with Isabella Barlowski, who is a senior. Isabella, talk about the team bonding and what you guys do to keep each other in check come match day.
For each match, we give each other little notes and gifts, and we just try to stay positive and cheer for every person so that everyone just feels connected as a team. And I think that that's just really important what we do.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm going to head over to Grace Nye, who is also a senior. This team is having a phenomenal season thus far. 9-2 overall, and you guys are making a lot of noise come league play. Talk about the grit and determination this team has.
Yeah, I think being a really talented team, we've had a lot of determination, and we all just work super hard, so we all have one goal at the end, and I think by just using that, we all use it to just pull out with the W at the end.
Absolutely, and I'm going to head over to Jordan Lee. Jordan, you are also a senior. What are you going to miss the most playing for this Aragon team?
I think I'm going to miss just like how close we are as a family with our coaching staff and every girl on the court. Like we always together before every single game and during school, and we always just try to like become closer together for every single game.
Awesome. Ladies, thank you so much. Best of luck to you two. The rest of the way, take us out with a cheer.
Down on me, down on 3. 1, 2, 3, 5.
Off to San Mateo now as Hillsdale takes on Aragon. The Dons in control early. Kathleen Swyan to Hunter Kwan to Jessica Castroviejo, and Jessica puts this one away. Now it's Grace Nye over to Swyan, and Grace bumps it over to Sophie Rubenstein for the finish as Aragon wins set 125-19. Hillsdale looking to answer back in set 2. Rihanna Liu to Allison Cow, and Allison bumps it to Natasha Abazade, who places this one just inside the baseline. But Aragon takes control later in the set. Ariana Gagutin to Kwan to Castroviejo for the point. Set point for the Dons now. Rubenstein over to Kwan, and Hunter sets it up for an emphatic Castroviejo kill as Aragon takes set 2 25-20. The Dons trying to put the finishing touches in set 3. Gakutin passes to Jordan Lee, and Jordan dumps it over for the point. Hillsdale looking to stay in it. Liu to Aliyah San Diego to Apazare, and Natasha hits it off the block, but this one belongs to Aragon. Swyan over to Kwan, and Hunter sets up another Jessica Castroviejo finish as the Dons win it in 3 straight sets to remain tied on top of the Peninsula Bay League with Burlingame.
Coming up, the Mount Hamilton battle for first place with Live Oak and Lincoln.
But first, here's this week's Cupertino Electric Power Rankings for football.
We are back at the NBC Sports Studio here at Levi Stadium. The Lincoln Lions are having a great season with a perfect 7-0 record. Tayden Phillips and his brother Kean becoming a great throwing and catching combination.
Yeah, they're doing a good job. The Lions looking to stay unbeaten against Live Oak. The Acorns tied for the league lead with a 2-0 record. The two teams meeting for first place Thursday night. The Lincoln Lion Band entertaining the big crowd before this big game. Get used to this. A handoff to Jordan Fuentes, who scampers around the corner on the Acorns opening drive. Great play here as Landon Stump back to throw on 4th down and lofts it to Xavier Catano in the back of the end zone. Xavier doing a great job getting 1 foot down. 25 yards, 7-0 Live Oak. Lincoln right back with a drive of its own, capping it off with his Sal Espinosa 33-yard TD run. Extra point block, 7-6 Live Oak. The Acorns go nuts from there. Stump headed to UCLA on a baseball scholarship, tosses it to Fuentes, who just gets in, 14-6 Live Oak. Still second quarter, and here's Fuentes again going far sideline, and it's 21-6 Live Oak. You know, if it works, you might as well keep doing it. Here's Fuentes with another big run as part of a long drive, and just when you think it's more of the same, fake the handoff to Fuentes, and Stump finds Diego Castellanos, and Live Oak is ahead 28-6 at the half. Here comes Live Oak in the third. This time it's Christian Hueg running the ball and doing it well. 25 yards leading to another short TD run for the Acorns. Lincoln tried to get back in it. Espinosa diving in to cut the lead to 35-14 Acorns, but Live Oak would use a big game from Jordan Fuentes, who scores here to make it 42-14 final. Hey Jordan, how many touchdowns in the game for you? That's right, 4, as Live Oak takes over sole possession of first place in the Mount Hamilton division, 42-14 the final. The Harker School helps us honor people who mentor the high school stars we feature each week.
Here's Erin Curtis from St. Francis talking about her father.
I think that's going to have to be my dad. He also played volleyball and coached her forever, so he understands the game. He's always been really, really willing to help talk the game through with me and just really give me the whole volleyball IQ side of it. But he's just always there. He's willing to push me outside of it in school too, just having me become a better person. He's awesome.
Brought to you by the Harker School, kindergartners celebrated the arrival of autumn earlier this month with a special field trip to Spina Farms, where they enjoyed a hayride, hitched a ride on a train, and learned all about various kinds of pumpkins and gourds. At Harker, transitional kindergarten through 12th grade students discover their passions. Learn more at harker.org.
DGDG.com wants you to become a happy car buyer, so each week we show you the Be Happy play.
This week's Be Happy play goes to the San Ramon Valley Wolves. After 5 grueling sets, the Wolves finally beat their rival Monte Vista, and everybody was pretty happy about it. Want to be a happy car buyer? Go to DGDG.com. Coming up, it's the Service by Medallion Play of the Week. We'll see which play gets the honor next.
But first, here's this week's training tip by our good friends at the Rikus Center.
Hi, I'm George Pike, former Brown men's lacrosse player, and I'm grateful for everything that the Rikus Center did to make me the Division I athlete that I was. But I'm most excited to introduce the Cal High Sports Training Tip of the Week.
I'm Andrew Havili. Today's training tip is a single leg land and load into a single leg hurdle jump. Shay's going to step off, land on one leg, jump again, and re-land on that same leg. It's a great exercise to make sure you're landing the way you should be.
Service by Medallion brings us the play of the week every week.
We show you some contenders, then name the play we thought was the best of the best.
Play of the week.
We start off with Live Oak's Xavier Catano. Look at this incredible catch with a defender all over him. But the play of the week goes to Samuel Flores from James Logan with a diving interception. My goodness, let's see it in slow-mo now. Samuel Flores, you just won the play of the week.
That's the play of the week, and that's our show for this week. Thanks for watching. I'm Robert Brownstein.
And I'm Jake Vanderbrook. 49ers Sac-hi Sports is up next. Stick around to see the big football showdown as Jesuit takes on Elk Grove. We'll see you then.